All right. Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday. Just making sure I've got everything squared away. Looks like it. Okay. Just gonna get some water. All right. Tonight, hopefully, we finish Pokemon Too Many Types 2. Last week, we managed to get through Kieran, the third one, the VGC battle. Think we like 90% have that one solved. Got through him, got to Zinnia, who is dragon type. Took a few attempts to figure her out. Hers was pretty straightforward, not actually too difficult. So we got through her after a few attempts, made our way to Steven, who is the champion. We've attempted him twice so far. And what we know is he starts with the Metagross that we know how to deal with. He then switches to Golden which we can deal with pretty quickly. Then the next two are Fluttermane and Archaludon. Fluttermane, I know Solara and Phoenix, my Beheeyem and Slitherwing, can survive a hit each from Fluttermane. So I got to figure out of those two who has an attack that can do something. Once I find out what I can use between those two to deal with Fluttermane, we can then figure out who do I have that can deal with Archaludon. And then there's two more Pokemon Steven has that we haven't seen yet. So we will see what ends up happening. At the very least, in the process of having to get back there, we're going to just be picking up levels. So let's jump in. Now, let me just take a look at the team quick. Yeah, I mean, I think by the time we get this Elite Four beat, we'll probably be pushing level 70 with everybody. But we're close. We're very, very close. I don't think the next trip to Steven, I don't think is going to be the one that does it. But maybe the one after that, or maybe it takes 3 attempts. Ignoring the idea if I get lazy and choose to just spam revives and just make it happen. We'll see. But we're very close. We've pretty much got them all figured out. Kieran, there's still a chance that maybe some RNG occurs and we do wipe on that once in a while. But it's definitely get through Brendan. Mario's a freebie. Get through Kieran. Zinnia is basically a freebie at this point. So, like, we know what to do to get to Steven. It's just figuring out Steven now. Alright, so we want to Mega Evolve and Laser Beam here. It is nice once the other battles are kind of solved, like being able to just kind of go into autopilot to get back to the battle that we're still trying to solve each time. Is fun to kind of remind the progress that's been made of, like, remember how you struggled on that? Like, hello. I mean, Brendan took what we had a stream where we got the final badge and we made it to the Elite Four and spent like 2 hours struggling to get through him, and then it took another like half of the following week's stream to actually beat Brendan. Mario we got through very quickly then, but then we hit Kieran, and then it was the next roadblock that took like practically a full stream to get through Kieran once. And then we got to Zinnia, got through her relatively quickly, and then the same thing again. We get to Steven, and it's the next one of like, okay, we gotta solve this. So we're almost there, but it's like there's been milestone battles along the way. All right, Grimmsnarl. We know that Solara can one-shot that. I think Solara is not quite leveled up enough yet to survive a hit from Grimmsnarl. So this is still the RNG where things can go sideways against Brendan. But we got through it. So now Deoxys. I forget. Forget if Thanos is actually able to one-shot. That's the thing that does keep me nervous every single time. I know with the stat reduction, Thanos can deal with Deoxys, but I'm still content to not risk it if I don't need to. Alright, so now Thanos comes out to clean up. Yeah, that's why I'm not quite able to one-shot consistently. So we want a few more levels to be able to safely do that. I think realistically, level 70 Thanos should then be fine to one-shot Deoxys. Okay, so now we restore the team. You know, I'll heal those 4 points. And we need to switch to Solara to start this battle off. Alright, and this is a freebie one. We run through it pretty quickly. So Solara one-shots Birdo. Kitty comes out to get through Petey Piranha and Blooper after this. Blooper comes out, we stay out. It's just so little experience now because we are higher level, so we get less. Alright, and then King Bob-omb will bring out Thanos. 2 Terra Star Storms does the job. Or 1 an explosion from King Bob-omb. And then we go back to Kitty to finish off Probopass. Alright, that's it for Mario. Okay, so now... we put Sue back in front. We start Sue and Phoenix against Kieran. You just have to deal with getting Fake Out first turn. Renders that first turn useless. It's the same start every time. Incineroar fakes out, does Fake Out, and Whimsicott does Con Perish to set up Perish Song. So we just pretend like we're gonna get to do something. Oh! Well, no, it's still priority. It doesn't... Quick Claw doesn't beat that, I'm assuming. Yeah. I don't know if we've ever actually had the Quick Claw proc on the first turn, but I'm assuming Incineroar still goes first. Yeah, so we get Con Perish, then next turn, Whimsicott Moonblasts Sue. As long as it doesn't crit, we're fine. Then Incineroar Flare Blitz, which finishes off Phoenix, and Sue just hangs on to hit an attack. Which is why Surf is the move to use here. And we'll try to Laser Beam Whimsicott. Oh, that did more than normal. This is bad. Oh, we just hung on though. Okay. Oof. But Sue goes down after this turn, so not ideal. But we still hit a Surf. Oof. Okay. Little messy. Okay. So... send out Hela. And we send out Solara. Oh, man, this one's ugly. Psychic. And let me Grand Eon like this. See what happens. Yeah, Solara eats that. Okay. Alright. This one's going a little ugly. But they both swap out this turn. So this is where I can set something nice up. So I want a Flower Trick. We want a Mega Evolve. Laser Beam. Rolling the dice. Please let that be Urshifu. Beautiful. Did Whimsicott not swap out? Okay. Interesting. That makes me nervous. Oh, jeez. Okay. So Urshifu's going to use Protect next turn. Oh, and he's going to use Fake Out. Oh, jeez. I should have just used a Revive. Okay. Alright. We can still pull this off. This. So we're gonna fall to 1. As long as they both can take out Landorus next turn, we're good. I don't believe the Landorus has Protect. I'm gonna double check that just to be safe. Does have Protect, and it's going to use it. So that would be a wipe. We're going to have to play around it. His Landorus is going to Protect. It would have been a wipe. Whereas this way, I should be fine then. I'm assuming one of these two outspeeds it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Now I'm just feeling a little salty about this. We got some rough RNG on our end for that. Who we wanted to revive. We need Kitty out. Landorus, why do I have watermarked? That was a mistake. I hope Kitty outspeeds. I don't want to be burning revives anymore. Alright. 110. Summary. Oh yeah, we outspeed. So one flower trick should do the job. Really? Oh no. Jeez. Oh, that was really bad. All right. We burned, what, like 5 revives. Just replace. And get 1 super potion. Can't buy a super potion. Oh well. Alright, back in we go. So like I said, Kirin is still the one that, you know, there's RNG with it. The burn is what screwed it over. Because otherwise, that next turn I would have just brought out Hela. Basically would have just eaten a hit, would have gone down, Sue would have gone down, but that would have been both of them doing their stuff. So they'd get to 1 more turn on their Perish Song, and they would have both swapped out with a full health Kitty and Solara, which would have set me up to do a couple other things. So that's usually been what I've done to get through that battle each time, but the burn, making sure that Sue went down, kind of screwed that. I wasn't quite able to recover from a second Con Perish getting used. Let's make our way back again. Alright, now Grimmsnarl. Okay, well, we're about to pick up 1 more level at least, so that we'll take that. Okay. Deoxys, so Phoenix comes out to eat another hit. Alright, back to Thanos. Let's wrap this one up. And again, similar to the first Too Many Types, the third Elite Four was the one that caused the most trouble. It is frustrating when it's like we're trying to solve the fifth one, having to get back to the fifth one and knowing that the third is still not a guaranteed win every time, and you have to like just deal with battling that one over and over. It does get a little tedious. Switch quick, then revive. One hyper potion. Let's get back. Goes, and get with the blooper. Oh, we don't want to switch out yet. Thanos gonna level yet? There we go. Speed's still so low. Alright. This again. The other thing that slows me down against Kieran is if that Incineroar leaves, comes back, and gets to use Fake Out. That getting a second Fake Out is, I need to be mindful of it, to remember to just, when it comes back out, just use revives at that point or something. Like, I know I'm not getting that turn. I need to remember that. That's what I get for not following competitive Pokemon or really being into the competitive side of it all. Because, we'll just use another one just to be safe. Those types of tactics, like, I see the clips periodically when, like, something of Wolfie's gets shared, obviously, since that's the reference, but I don't, like, actually study the topic and what those tactics are, so when they occur, I'm just like, oh, that's what it is, and I'm not dealing with it properly. %, it's just a skill issue that I'm choosing not to do anything about. I think I'll try one sneaky thing this time. sort of think. Do I have anything that I can use? Those are all. What berries do I have? Okay, don't actually have anything. Cool, that's good. Alright. So we'll let it fake out. I'm going to try something different this time. So... just because I take that Moonblast and stuff, since I know Phoenix goes down, I'm going to try having Phoenix use a Super Potion on Sue, just to get that little bit of extra health. Yeah, I can probably get away. It's an Oron Berry, all I need to use. Yeah, we'll just use an Oron Berry. As long as Whimsicott doesn't crit. Ooh, went for Phoenix instead. Interesting. This Phoenix goes down no matter what then. Wait a minute. I've got a sneaky idea here. May not work though. I don't know how Sue holds up against Darkest Lariat. But we're gonna find out. I just use another Oron Berry. Moonblast goes to Hela, takes it out. Incineroar is probably Darkest Lariat on Sue. Oh no, another Flare Blitz, which is not going to do much. So we just took Whimsicott out. Okay, so Landorus is out. Ooh, this gets kind of weird. Assuming Incineroar is swapping. Wait. Assuming Incineroar swaps out. I want a Flower Trick here. Yeah. So Urshifu comes out and I get to hit it very hard. And Lander's protected. So if Urshifu survives here, it's going to protect next turn. Sue goes down, that's fine. Thank you for your service. So we can absolutely body Landorus here. Aqua Jet, okay. Not protect. Interesting. Okay. Things got a little weird. Laser Beam Urshifu with a Flower Trick Landorus. Okay, so Urshifu did not use Protect. It didn't use Aqua Jet, so Thanos goes first. No, okay. Alright. Not ideal. But we take Urshifu out here. Okay. So I'm assuming Incineroar uses Fake Out here. So we just preemptively revive Sue. Yep. Sue comes out. We survive a Flare Blitz. So we have it here now. I'll just surf. Either way, we got it. Okay. Still was a little weird. Now, the big thing here, for why this one is a significant one to win, is because it's the VGC rule. The team gets healed full entirely after it. So I could kind of go for broke a little bit against Kieran and use some revives if I need to, because the team gets a full restore afterwards. Okay. So now Zinnia, who's Dragon, and I pretty much know what to do for all of them. Starts Drampa. The risk really is just if I miss on Blizzard. Oh, it hung on. Okay. Uh-oh. That's never happened. Is that taunt? No. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a first. Okay. I'm assuming Kitty outspeeds it. Oh, yeah. Okay. So just one slash. Okay. We're mostly fine. I don't know what to use against Hydrapple aside from that, though. Now, Dragonite, we basically have to race because it uses okay, Dragon Dance, Sword Dance, or a too many types version of the move, I forget. But we need to just start shooting it with laser beams. Okay, yeah, Dragon Dance. So, if I'm correct, it does that. I hit it with a laser beam, and then it uses... because its health's low enough, it uses a different move than Dragon Dance. Yeah, Building Strike, which missed huge. Okay. That's a big recovery for us. To have Thanos get through that untouched is significant. Okay, Salamence. We go Kitty, because Magic, at least every time so far that we've done this battle, we've one-shotted it with Fireball. Okay. Now Hydrapple. We're gonna stay out because the only thing we've used against Hydrapple has been Sue So we're gonna have to figure out what to use here. Dragon food guys. I'm thinking we fireball. Okay, most of the way there. I'm gonna think this will finish it. Yeah, because that's super effective against food. Okay, so then the final one is Whismer, which Hela can deal with. Okay. One Dazzling Gleam. Alright, so we've got some healing that we need to do. And some topping off of the team. Okay. Want to Ether Fireball. And then Steven starts with his Metagross, so we want to start Thanos for this battle. Okay. So we got back to him, and it took, what was that, 2 or 3 attempts? I forget. We still only know 4 of his 6, and we only definitively know how to deal with 2 of them. So we still have a bit of a climb to go against Stephen. But I know Mega Evolving and using Earth Power here is the first move. Tank the Meteor Mash. He goes down. That's good. Gholdengo comes out. We send out Kitty. We Fireball. And at this point, it feels like we're doing great. We've done so well so far. We've taken 2 of them out. And now it changes. So Fluttermane comes. I know Fluttermane one-shots everything on my team right now except Solara and Phoenix. I have yet to find the answer. I know not to use a freak type move, but I've not tried any of these. So let's try Grand Aeon first. So we know Ancient is not here. We've tried Freak. Oh, it's ancient. So probably future. I'm just gonna... Okay. I'm gonna guess future is the move. I don't know that I've actually explored is future better than ancient, but I'm just rolling the dice on it. Okay. So, future. So, use Phoenix, then Solara. So, in the event Phoenix goes down, I can switch to Solara. Alright, so now we have the Archaludon. So we've solved half the team, more or less. Archaludon, Steel Dragon Gun. I mean, Fireball is the answer. As long as I... Okay, it's not the answer. Magic, okay. Not great. Okay. What's its speed? 130. It is fast. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. This could be good. Or not at all. Okay. Okay, that's gonna take it out. Alright. Hella. Oh. Wait, let me look up. I gotta look up one thing with Barry. Yeah. Steel throws that off. Let's try Dazzling Gleam first, assuming I survive. So close. I'm gonna just err on the side of caution and do that again. Or not. Neither of these outspeed it, so I think we go down here. But we got close to getting through Archaludon. Not future against it. Yeah, that finishes it off. Okay. So that's a little closer. We almost took the Archaludon out. Magic okay. Gender was okay. Blizzard was not the move. Not future or ice. Alright, so let's stock back up again. Okay, so back to the top. We still don't know what the final two are for Steven, but we are, depending on how much Laser Beam does against Fluttermane on the next that we get back to it, there is a non-zero chance we get to Archaludon with the whole team up, so I can actually explore what works best. We tried a handful of moves, we still have plenty at our arsenal to explore. It's just another opportunity to pick up a little bit more experience. But we're pretty firmly in the territory of not really getting levels at this point. We got closer. Of course, we have no clue what numbers. I mean, we don't know what 5 or 6 is, but 6 will Mega Evolve. And that's a little scary. Aegis Slash, help. Okay, so Hela will probably hit 69 by the time we get back to even again. What's getting good? Okay. So we haven't had this occur in a while, so let's see, do we survive yet? Nope. Still don't survive it. Got it. So that is the where this one can go sideways. Hela doesn't one-shot yet, so... This is the potential thing that can occur for this battle that does make us burn through a couple extra revives. But we survived that. Unfortunately, we still have to sacrifice Phoenix before Thanos goes out. Phoenix is also very close to picking up an Edible. Alright. We go down from Psycho Boost. But then Thanos comes in and we can wrap this one up and then we'll be on to Mario again. Okay. Let's do a bunch of reviving. Oh. Wanted to use a super potion there. Oh well. Alright. Just do a quick save. Alright. Now let's blast through Mario and get back to Kieran for another attempt. Oh. That's first. We've never actually explored anything else to do against Birdo. Yeah, Mario Fairy Gender makes sense. I mean, I'm kind of stuck winging it here now. This is legitimately a situation that's never occurred. That's gonna get real annoying. Or it's gonna kind of do whatever here. Ooh, huge. Let's water pulse. Let's go for the confusion. It's fine. Send out Phoenix. I'm just gonna kind of use whatever. Okay, Freak was not the answer. Psychic. Okay, well, we still take it out here. Alright, that was not pretty. But we've never actually missed that attack from Solara. At least against Birdo. It's missed plenty of other times. Okay, well, we know who to send out against Birdo next time that occurs. We recovered enough. We get through the rest of this battle cleanly. King Bob-omb. Go back to Thanos. There's Starstorm. We survive. 2 fireballs, and then on to Kieran. Just hung on again. Alright, let's just use a slash. Okay. Phoenix squeaked in a level. So there's something. Okay, so we got 3 of them. First, we will do the super potions. I want to get one thing. Makes sense to. Doesn't really matter. Okay, I gotta swap here though. Almost forgot to do that. Okay. And back we are. We remember a little cute tactic we did last time using those berries, so I'm gonna do that again. So, yeah. Fake out occurs. Pop and Perish occurs. Okay. Take a surf. Go to the berries. Boron berry. Soup. Okay, that still did a ton. Okay, no burn now. Alright. I'm gonna be cute again. So we're gonna surf and help. The max potion. Sit. There it is, finally. Okay, we still survive it, so close to that surf taking out Whimsicott. Okay. Water Pulse there. Flower Trick there. Okay. Beautiful. Whimsicott didn't swap out because of Quick Claw. That was huge. Okay. All right. Is it Incineroar or is it Landorus? Okay. I am assuming a Fake Out is coming. But it's not a guarantee. So I'm gonna slash Incineroar. It was a guarantee, okay. I'm like, I just don't know for sure if I trust it. So I was like, I'm gonna take a gamble. I'm gonna Flower Trick Urshifu. Because if Incineroar Flare blitzes, he probably takes himself out here. Or herself. Yeah, he goes down. Wait, yeah. Alright. I gotta deal with Landorus. Holy ground, let's see. Pretty sure I've tried Future, but I genuinely don't remember, and that scares me. I'm pretty sure I've tried Future and have it note, but like I don't see it in my notes here. Knew it. Okay. So Hyper Potion. Thanos. I'm just gonna move Solara. Kitty. Power Trick. I'm just gonna Hyper Potion Solara. That's fine. Flower trick. I'll go for a headbutt. Why not? Almost there. Alright. There we go. Again, it's... this one's just so weird every time. Okay, team is back. Now for Zinnia. Okay. Blizzard, which there is a little bit of an RNG. Not at that time. That Hydrapple comes out, which Blizzard also deals with this one if I hit. Ooh, close. Okay. We're fine. Let's just slam. I feel like that's gonna finish it. Come on, Sue. Alright. Still managed. Still fine. Okay, so now it's the Dragonite, which is Thanos Race. Mega Evolve and start shooting lasers. Alright, you take a hit. And that move is scary. Next up is Salamence, which is back to Kitty. Alright, Fireball. Mismer is hella. So close to a level 2. Dazzling Gleam. Alright. So now we heal the team back up. Super potion. Then there is a berry. Lepa berry on fireball. And we want to start with Thanos. Just gonna do another quick save. All right. So now let's see if we've got an efficient solution to Fluttermane. Ooh, we went first. Huge. That's really huge. Ooh, okay, Archaludon's coming out. Okay. Alright, that's not what I expected, but... let's try Earth Power first. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. I shouldn't have sent out Kitty here. Actually, maybe okay. All right, Hela. We Dazzling Gleam. We survive that. We Dazzling Gleam and we take it out. Fluttermane's next. We want Phoenix. Yes. We want to use Laser Beam. Okay. Let's Laser Beam again. Close. It's gonna go down here. We revive Kitty. Alright, we send out Solara. Just want to check. What's Flutter main speed? 206. It's so fast. Oh my god. We gotta try it. Ooh, okay. Future anime. That's huge. Alright, Golden goes next. So I think I want to use Solara, then Beats. And we Fireball. Okay, we've recovered. Melmetal. I think I stay out. I outspeed Melmetal, right? Steel thing. I mean, it's got to, right? No. Ooh, bad. Melmetal, level 66. Magic's okay. It's slow, so I can figure out what to use against it. And I mean, I gotta try Grandion. Yep, okay. Ancient. Use Solara. Okay. Huge. Roaring Moon. Oh, God. Oh, I should have swapped. It's gonna get a free hit. I'm an idiot. This is gonna be bad. Halcon Post. Intensify the sun's rays. Okay. 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 I gotta see what its speed is. Okay. Wait, what's its types? Ancient Dragon Kaiju. I mean, I'm gonna be getting hit. Unless it's gonna just spam Dragon Dance. Oh wait, it used Building Strike, so its speed lowers. Okay. And Solara's down. Doesn't matter. We send out Sue. I'm gonna use another Hyper Potion on Kitty. Kinda just want to see. Alright, it lowered its speed more. Do I send Kitty? My thing is, I really want to try to hit a Fireball. Summon Sunlight in battle. Speed's dropped a bit. What is Kitty's speed again? 182. Maybe I outspeed it here. So I gotta also just type it into my notes. Roaring Moon, level 68. I just have to know. Oh! I outspeed it. I mean, magic. I gotta go for it. I can go for the win here. If I send out Hela, who I don't think outspeeds it. Yeah, no way Hela's outspeeding it. But we commit. Okay, we max revive. As long as it doesn't use Sword Dance. Yeah. I mean, we'll double check its moves. I don't think it's got a priority move from what we've seen. I mean, it used Night Slash last time, but I went first. So we... Uh-oh. We trust. We trust. Oh, we did it. Oh, man. So I, the champion, fall in defeat. Those really were too many types. Congratulations, the feelings you had for your Pokemon, and the Pokemon that responded to those feelings with all their might. They came together as one and created an even greater power. One thing is for certain with trainers like you. You can never have too many friends, and thus you were able to grasp victory today. You are rightfully the Hoenn region's new champion. Come with me. Oh, man. Thank you for the bits. This room. This is where we keep records of Pokemon that prevailed through harsh battles. It is here that League champions are honored. Come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Pokemon League and the names of the partners who battled with you. Whew. This Elite Four was definitely way more challenging than the first too many types. And I really love that they were... Some of the battles had like distinct gimmicks to them to like add an extra twist. Man, that Terapagos really did a lot to get through. I like initially in that first battle against Brendan, I really couldn't figure out what to do to get through a chunk of that battle. And that Slitherwing, Solara, ended up being the solution to get me through that first battle and ended up being very useful in a couple situations. Everyone in this team had a relevant use throughout these battles, which was awesome. Okay. Now we can enjoy the credits. Yeah, Too Many Types 2 was really, really good. Like, I love that it iterated on... Well, sorry, it was its own story. Like, the first Too Many Types was very much just Emerald. But this one, like, having its own story, having you start in a new location, totally different stuff, was just really, really cool. Still have no clue what the deal was with Sans popping up. I'm sure that probably will come up in the post-game. After the credits roll, I'll at least hop into the game again, see if anything comes up, and see what occurs. Music. Oh, Chatot is the music note bird. I was gonna say, is Ruby gonna show up there? Wow, that Obstagoon, that I just waited for it to evolve to take it out of the team. Yeah, I mean, Brendan, we tried several different Pokemon. We were swapping a lot of things out. We tried bringing our Raichu back in, Thunderbird. That wasn't the solution. I forget what the name of our Pidgeot was, but the Pidgeot also was not the answer, and we had both of those in for most of the game, and just they weren't right fit for the Elite Four. So we took them out. We got Riolu to be a Lucario and tried that. That didn't work. I mean, Brendan really gave the most trouble of any of them. I'd say Brendan was the most difficult, followed by Kieran. That one was very difficult. And then number 3 was Steven. We knew how to handle Metagross. Gholdengo was fine. Honestly, going from Metagross and then Archaludon coming out was the huge curveball there. That was like, whoa, this battle is not going how we planned. We managed to get through Flutter Mane. It was just a gamble on that Melmetal, hoping that Solara would be able to deal with it with an ancient move. Had I had the foresight to swap out when Roaring Moon came, I was going to revive Kitty anyways, because as soon as Roaring Moon came out, I was like, oh, Dragon, we gotta try Magic. But losing one turn of a hit, which fortunately it just used Sword Dance, but we could have potentially done more. Or at least one without losing all of the Pokemon. Alright, so let's go back in. Let's see if there's any new dialogue or anything that occurs. Okay, just the TV was lit up, so I wanted to check if it would do anything. But no, this was just one of the battles against the news people. Floragato. That was a long time ago. Yeah, Floragato and Zigzagoon. So that was like second, third gym. Okay, Looker. You there? Might you be Gambit? Ah, yes it is you, recently crowned champion of the Hoenn region. Gambit. Ah, but forgive me, I should not be causing such a scene. Wouldn't want to be sworn by your fans, no? What was that? Who am I? Of course, my name. How could I be so foolish and forget to introduce myself? My name is... no, as to say, my code name is Looker. Now then, you're Gambit, yes? Please, I must insist you accompany me to Moss Deep City. It shall only take a moment of your time. 30 seconds. No, 30 minutes at most. Okay, now then, let's get down to business, yes? As I said before, my code name is Looker. I am recently appointed member of the International Police here in Hoenn on an important mission. Is that the stone for Deoxys? That's right, the many new types, Team Purity, Terapagos. However, by the time I arrived in Moss Deep City, a certain trainer had already taken care of things ahead of me. Indeed, the new champion of the Hoenn League, Gambit, had beaten me to it. No matter though, there's still much left to do, crime to clean up in Hoenn. Tell me, Gambit, have you heard of the various legendary Pokemon recently spotted in Hoenn? Team Purity wasn't just after Terapagos, you see. Villains were after much more. Meloetta, Celebi, Shaman, Tornadus, Thundurus, Landorus, Enamorus, Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, Jirachi, Deoxys, Diancie, and even Arceus itself. Okay, so the post-game is all the legendaries. Team Purity stirred all these ancient beings into action, and we must put a stop to this at once. Excuse me for a moment, Gambit. Looker seems to be writing something in a notebook. There. Look, you'll find information on my current assignment in the notebook I just placed upon the table. Brave Gambit, we must not delay. It is time to put the villains of Team Purity to justice and save Hoenn from the legendary Pokemon. I shall be by your side every step of the way. Okay. Which mission would you like to do? Ooh. Space... okay. 4 seasons... Not sure about that one outright. Relic Song... to be grateful for. Forest Traveler, that might be Celebi. Magma and Aqua, that could be Groudon and Kyogre, or Rayquaza. Heaven's Search, maybe that's Arceus, or Rayquaza. To Wish Upon a Pokemon, Jirachi. Space Crab's Deoxys. Diamond in the Rough, Diancie, Lord of All. I'm gonna click one. Let's see. Wish upon a Pokemon target. The wish-granting space traveler. Agent Looker, we've detected several new traces of space energy and meteor falls. We believe this energy to not be Deoxys, but the Wishmaker instead. Appearance of this Pokemon is incredibly dangerous. Should anyone with ill intentions reach it before us, their wish could have a negative impact on our world. Agent Looker, get there and make your wish already. Gambit, about that case. I don't know what I'd ask for, so please go in my place so I don't have to make up my mind. Okay. So these are like, you go check each one and then go, okay, I gotta go there and find this legendary. That's cool. I'll just click, we'll read a few of them. Okay, the Four Seasons, the Unovan Forces of Nature. Unova. Oh, why am I blanking on what these are? Forces of Nature from Unova have been wreaking havoc upon Hoenn with various storms. Looker, it is your mission to subdue and capture them by any means necessary. The location of these four will be added to your Pokédex, as well as their data. Oh, is that Keldeo, Terrakion, and the other two? I can't remember their names. I think maybe it's those four. Good luck. You wish to chase after the very forces of oh no. Landorus, Tornadus, Thundurus, and Amorous. This one is quite beyond me, as I have not been given the proper budget to use the Fly app in the Pokénab. However, I can give you the data for the targets as well as an important item. Yep. And obtain the Reveal Glass. Okay, so they're going to be in their, I don't even remember what the name of the other form is. Good luck. Alright, Relic Song. Relic Song, a mythical songstress. Okay, Meloetta. Agent Looker, have you heard of the Relic Song? I heard it on the radio recently and thought it was pretty catchy. Oh, but that's not what we're here to discuss. Recently in Verdanturf Town, a traveling musician has arrived talking about the Relic Song and their sepia-toned memories. We have it on good authority that this musician knows something about the song, so we need you to investigate. Gambit, have you been to Verdanturf Town yet? Don't think we actually have. Apparently there's a famous musician in town. It will only take 3 minutes, no, 3 hours for us to investigate. Will you join me there? But do not mistake me, this is purely work-related, and not because I wish to hear the Relic Song for myself. Alright. I don't think I'm going to do any of the missions, like, at least for on stream. I think we'll probably, like, this is the finale, since we beat it. But I'll read through all of these just to, like, see what the quests are and stuff. Maybe I got some other items. And then we'll go into kind of wrapping up and talk about what game we'll be playing next. Alright, so what to be grateful for. Friendly Bouquet. Officials at Evergrande City have reported a strange rock appearing in their courtyard. We believe it is connected to a similar rock that was last seen in the Sinnoh region, where an inscription asks what the reader is thankful for. Looker, take the Gracidia flower we obtained to the rock and uncover the secrets within. Is that Shaman? The Gracidia flower, right? It seems a strange rock has been spotted in Evergrande City that needs our attention. Gambit, I've also received reports that the remnants of Team Purity have already begun their own investigation, so we must hurry to the scene. Be sure to meet you there, but not before I give you the most important piece of the puzzle. Oh yeah, that's Shaman. I'm gonna say hi to the Toxicroak. Okay, Forest Traveler. Time Traveling Guardian. Okay, this is Celebi. Agent Looker, a huge space-time distortion has been detected in Petalburg Woods. We have reason to believe that this is the work of a Pokemon on a brief trip here through time. We must capture it before Team Purity gets their hands on it and uses it to change the past. Gambit, have you been to Petalburg Woods this time of year? You have. No poor reactions or anything? You see, I'm sadly highly allergic to the flowers in Petalburg Woods, the most embarrassing fact that my superiors must never learn about. So go in my place, Gambit. Here, take this weird ball they gave me. GS ball. Usual ball. Oh, warp through space and time. And strange balls. There. I think they said something about it being the GS ball, but I don't see where it could be written on. Magma and Aqua. Hoenn's primordial forces. Since the incident in Hoenn 2 years ago, Hoenn's legendary trio have disappeared from our world. However, recent weather patterns have suggested that heavy rainfall and harsh sunlight on certain routes indicate 2 super ancient Pokemon's locations. We'll make sure the locations of the abnormal weather are sent to your Pokénab, Agent Looker. Ah, the super ancient Pokemon from Hoenn. Yes, just give me 30 seconds to get the present location of the abnormal. Got it, Gambit. There's presently abnormal weather in Route 114. Quickly, let's make haste over to Route 114 and see what awaits us. Okay, so we check it periodically and it rotates around. Heaven Search. Oh, it's Legendary Dragon. Okay, so this is Rayquaza. Sky Pillar has been sealed shut since the incident in Hoenn 2 years ago. Accomplishing its duty, the dragon atop the tower is believed to have gone into a deep slumber. However, just a few months ago, a large burst of light and 7 objects were seen scattering from Sky Pillar. It is believed that gathering all 7 of these mysterious objects will open the way to Sky Pillar. Collect the Dragon Balls to get to the dragon. Got it. Thus, Legendary Dragon. Looker, we are assigning you with the search of these 7 objects. Use the enclosed item finder, Dragon Radar, to help you search for them. Search for the 7 mysterious objects, is that right? Recent intel has determined the shape of such objects to be spherical in nature, as well as orange in color with various stars on the inside. Got it. Got it. I cannot presently leave my hideout, so I ask that you search for the 7 heavenly spheres in my stead. Gambit, here, the item finder will be essential to your search. Same machine. Cool. As your journey across Hoenn, make sure to put the item finder to good use searching for the 7 heavenly spheres. Would you like hints for the spheres you haven't found yet? Okay. Cool. It just tells me where they all are. Okay, we did that. It's a space crab. Space crab. Recently, a strange triangle-shaped rock has been spotted on Birth Island. Yeah, Deoxys. Zinnia, the Elite Four, was sent to investigate, but she hasn't returned since. Agent Looker, use the enclosed Aurora ticket to board the SS Title and find out what's going on. Oh, and watch out for crabs. Gambit, do you have interest in taking the journey to Birth Island in my place? Why can I not go? Well, it's not because I get seasick. It's because I'm terribly busy, you know. Here. Alright. Board the SS Title in Lilycove and find out what's going on. Legendary Giants. Are these the Reggies? The 3 Legendary Giants. Ever since Team Purity incident at the Cave of Origin, 3 doors opened up across the Hoenn region. We believe this activity is indicative of the awakening of 3 Legendary Giants. Regirock, Registeel, and Regice. We've noted down their locations, so go investigate Agent Looker. They're as follows: Route 105, Route 111, and Route 120. Good luck. Okay, that's straightforward enough. Diamond in the Rough. I guess that's Diancie. Girl Boss of Kalos. With all the Mega Pokemon appearing around Hoenn, it's no wonder one of Kalos' legendary Pokemon has made its way over to check on things. People have been reporting pink gemstones scattered around the bottom of Mount Pyre. Looker, we request you investigate these gemstones and find out what brought them here. Gambit, this doesn't sound like a member of the legendary trio of Kalos. Pink gemstones. Who could those belong to? Carbink normally have blue crystals, and what's this about Megas? Seems important, Gambit. Please make sure you find and catch this Pokemon so we can study its gemstones. Legend Awakened. Lord of all Pokemon's Arceus. The Paleozoic Pokemon. Have you heard of New Mauville, an underground addition to Mauville City that currently supplies the city with power through its generator? Recently, though, a strange scientist has been seen coming and going. This is despite Watson telling us New Mauville has been sealed off. Agent Looker, you are to investigate to find out if this scientist is with Team Purity and what they're up to. We've made sure to include New Mauville's key, so good luck, Agent Looker. New Mauville. Curious addition that is the brainchild of Gym Leader Watson. Have you been there before, Gambit? We've had reports of a suspicious figure going in and out of the facility, so we are to investigate. Here, take this key so you can get into the facility. I'll be sure to keep an eye on the exit to New Mauville so the target does not escape. Good luck. Okay, and then... I mean, it's Arceus, but we'll read it. Arceus. Agent Looker, do not blame yourself if this task is beyond you. Arceus is a godlike being and no trainer has ever seen, let alone captured it. However, Team Purity was looking into the existence of this being. They looked to the plates, which do not include the recently discovered types, as a way of justifying their crimes. Of course, they've never made any significant progress on it. But this is only because we were gifted the strange flute by an unknown man in a strange garb. He told us that it would open the way to the heavens and let its player meet Arceus. We have enclosed the strange flute with this letter, in case you choose to pursue this task. Gambit, as you likely surmised from that case, it is well beyond my abilities. All I can do is hold on to the strange flute for safekeepings. We do not know if Team Purity's remnants will ever pursue Arceus, but we cannot be too careful. However, if there is anyone who could figure out how to encounter Arceus, it is you. Gambit, take the strange flute to the summit of Mount Pyre. This world's connection with Arceus should be closer up there. Okay. Gambit, that mysterious rock seems to have the power to give you another chance at encountering any Pokemon you failed to catch. You should give it a shot if you like. Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to touch it. Interesting. Oh, Gambit, it is I, your favorite rival, Justice. I have something very special to tell you, but it needs to be in person at the Pokemon Center in Lily Cove because I'm borrowing someone's phone and they really want it back. See you soon. Let's hear them out. Why not just get all the details? Gambit, it's great to see you again. I know we may have gotten off on the wrong foot, but trust me when I say I clicked too quick. Team Purity is behind me or something like that. My father isn't exactly the forgiving type. While Destiny is still trying to get on his good side and restart Team Purity, I'm looking to have a life of my own. I'm going to start taking on gyms for the Pokemon League. Being your rival has made me really enjoy battling, and I want to give back to you. So my father may have left his bank account open, and he doesn't check it often. If you'd ever like to max out your wallet, feel free to talk to me. Yeah. I mean, why not? This is Gambit. My name is Scott, and you are an absolutely incredible trainer. I'd like to invite you over to your hometown of Lily Cove City to participate in the brand new Battle Challenge. Just head on over to the Lily Cove City Contest Hall and you'll see me. Okay. Okay, so Ruby's ran off. He is somewhere. And then... Oh. Oh, whoops. Well. We're just gonna get bodied real quick. Because I have no way, there's no way I'm gonna win this battle. Having literally no clue what to expect. Water Silly Song. I mean, I guess we will Mega Evolve in Laser Beam. So, didn't intend to do this. We'll just go until we lose. And then I'll actually wrap up. I mean, why not? We'll just kind of use whatever. I mean, I know the solution is to just send out Kitty and just use Flower Trick. We're good if we do that. But I've made my bed. We're gonna let Thanos just do his best. Which honestly has been pretty solid. Pretty much did most of the job for me. But yeah, did not intend for this battle to occur. I just kind of wanted to go talk to one of the people in here. But assuming they're all going to be battles, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Ooh. Thunderous. Kitty can stay. Holy Electric, VGC. Had a feeling. Chandelure. I mean, maybe we pull this one off. And it's, yeah, Fire Ghost thing, and we just surf. Ooh, and we get the Quick Claw. Ooh, this might be real nice. Come on. Okay. Not great, actually. Weird set of moves, honestly. That's its speed, 130. Okay, it is fairly fast, still. Send out Kitty. A Fireball? Yikes. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, maybe this is where this battle ends. Which, I mean, is fine with me. This was an accidental battle to begin with. Okay. I mean, for just winging it, we're making a decent enough push through the team. Genesect. Alright, what is Genesect? Ooh, and it's shiny. I guess, like, Bug, Future, Steel? Ancient Future Bug. Ancient and Future. Ooh, Chrono Clap. Okay. Okay. So I think it's about to wrap up here. And we missed. Hey, that's not good. That's good bait for us. That does nothing and we just lose a turn and we just take an extra turn of burn. Okay. Yeah. All that makes sense. Those are cool. That's cool teams, though. I mean, at least cool team for what we saw. So heal up. All right, we'll save there. We will wrap things up now. Very, very fun. Yeah, Too Many Types 2, really, really good. I had a lot of fun with it. Very happy to have finally gotten to play it, and happy to finish it. About the same amount of time as the first Too Many Types. It took about 3 streams of the Elite Four to get through the whole thing, solving, each of the members, working our way through them. This definitely has a much more robust post game. I really like the whole looker, here's all the legendaries as missions to go find them. I think that's really cool. And then just all the other exploring that there is to do. The stuff from Scott, the battle challenges. I'm assuming there's probably going to be something with Ruby if you run around battling all the devs and their teams, trying to get through them. A lot of cool stuff to do still. There's still the lingering mystery of why is Sans here? How do we get Sans? Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Really happy with it. Probably will do some of that other stuff on my own in my free time or something in the future. But the bigger priority now will be moving on to the next game. So that is Bright. I just have my Explorer window pulled up. Let's make it a little smaller so it's a little less bright on me. Yeah, I mean, we've done Pokemon Sweet version. We've done Super Mario Mon. We did the Digimon New World. We did Too Many Types, Too Many Types 2. I have a few other ones that I'm considering that I've yet to play before. I think the next one we're going to do is Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I've never actually played through it myself, so I think it will be fun to play through it and, see what fusions are maybe not the most optimal for getting through it, but just fusions of Pokemon that I like, seeing what we end up with for these teams and just working through it like that. So that's probably going to be what we start next. That will not be next week. I'm going to take next Monday's stream off. I do have a big meeting next Tuesday for work. So I'm just gonna, I think since we finished it tonight, sometimes I give myself a week in between before starting the next game. I think this works out well. We'll do a week off, since I already have to do that for that meeting. And then in 2 weeks, we'll be back starting Infinite Fusion. We'll play that for however long it takes to get through it. But looking forward to it. There's a few other ones I'm considering. There's one that I really want to play, but I am pushing it off until I finish another thing I'm working on. Hopefully I get that done at some point. It's been taking way longer than it should have taken. It's a video that I wanted to make last year. And just the inspiration and motivation keeps coming and going. So eventually it will get done, but I want to get that done before I start this other game because it's related. So it doesn't go into the queue for me to play until that video is done, but I have it ready to go when we do it. So it'll be a fun announcement when I get to that point, but that's it'll happen at some point. Who knows? Okay. So yeah, so we'll wrap up. I'll be back tomorrow evening with more Final Fantasy VII. Canceled the stream last week. Want to make sure I do it tomorrow, just to keep going, making progress with 7. We're not that far from finishing the game, and I would like to get it finished sooner than later. So that will be that plan. More Dave the Diver on Friday. More Law and Order Stardew Valley on Saturday. And yeah, in 2 weeks we start the next Pokemon ROM hack. So appreciate everyone who tuned in. I hope you all had fun watching. I had a lot of fun playing tonight, getting this Elite Four done. Really enjoyed this whole playthrough, so I'm looking forward to the next game. So yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of your evening. Have a good rest of your week.